Do you want to
study it.
Do you want to get together on a heist and we'll just steal all of Jay Leno's cars? What the fuck's he gonna do about it?
Yeah, he's not gonna do anything.
No, he's old as shit.
Yeah.
No, I got. There's a problem with that, and I'll tell you what it is. Jay's shit is every one of his warehouses, and he's got a bunch, and he's daisy chained them, and he's got well over 100,000 square feet in those warehouses.
Holy shit!
And I go there all the time. It's not far from where I am.
Yeah.
He always gets his warehouses right on the edge of the airport. So his stuff is, if you pull into Jay Leno's parking lot and look straight ahead, you'll see a fence. On the other side of the fence is a Southwest airplane getting ready to taxi. He always says, he's like, hey, get it next to the airport, and then the security's taken care of. Because the airport takes care of it.
That's actually a really good idea.
They patrol the areas. You know?
I wonder I wonder what the value of all of his vehicles
I don't do
combined
it Jay
is.
Leno, but I do Jay Leno gibberish. That's all I do. Like, Duesenberg.
Well, that's like Rich Little. Everybody knows Howard Cosell from Rich Little.
Yeah,
like it's not actually Howard Cosell's voice. It's Rich Little's
you know
impression.
Rich Little doing Howard
But yeah, how
Cosell.
much do you think all those? He's got hundreds and hundreds of cars, and they're not like he doesn't have a bunch of fucking Honda Accords in the air.
Yeah, well, all right.
I wonder how much that
He's
shit's
got
worth.
some cameras. You're right.
Him versus Seinfeld. Who's got the? Because I'm sure you're friends with both. Who's got the more impressive car collection?
Well, what you guys should understand in the car value world is you could say, well, Jay Leno has 5 Duesenbergs, right?
Jesus Christ.
And you could go, that Duesenberg's worth $1.3 million, and that Duesenberg's worth 1.7, and that Duesenberg is worth 2.2. And if you added all the Duesenbergs up, the 5 Duesenbergs, it would be worth $8 million. And then you go to Jerry Seinfeld's collection, and you go, that's a 1969 Porsche 917 that ran in Le Mans in the Gulf GT livery in 1970. That car is worth $42 million.
Holy shit.
So don't start counting cars.
Yeah, for sure.
Seinfeld has some shit that one unit is $35 million. So again, you could have 20 Duesenbergs, but it's still just one 917 Porsche. Now, don't quote me. I don't know exactly what the market value of the Duesenberg is, but keep in mind, Leno has tons of cars and really cool stuff. And by the way, a lot of bikes. And again, you'd go, oh, that's an old Stanley Steamer, and that's an old Model A, and that's that's a Mustang GT 1965 Shelby, whatever. But you get the right Ferrari with the racing pedigree, it's $80 million. Just one car.
I wonder who owns that Ford from the latest Christian Bale movie.
Ford versus Ferrari, the one that Matt Damon died in?
Somebody owns it, right?
Oh, yeah.
You would think somebody owns that car.
I'm sure.
Yeah. No, those GT40s, most of that stuff is at the Shelby Museum that's like outside of Denver.
Oh, really? Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. But with Seinfeld, though, here's where I have him higher. The rent on those garages in New York, because his garages are still in.
It's $500 to $800 a month for a parking space in fucking New York.
Yeah, it's got to be a lot more expensive for Seinfeld to park his cars than
I don't think
Leno.
Seinfeld gives a fuck about how much it costs to put the cars there.
I wonder.
Well, he probably owns the garage.
Yeah, you would think so.
It's probably true. The standard joke in LA was how many people would come up to you and say, "Guy, you know what I picked up on the side of the road with a broken down car the other day? Jay Leno." You wouldn't fucking believe it, on Laurel Canyon. I feel like all those cars are always breaking down on him for some reason.
What do you mean for some reason they're old as shit?
He has cars that are powered by steam that he drives around, and yeah, sometimes they're not as reliable. He literally will drive his steam car like over the Sepulveda Pass and stuff like that. He drives everything all the time, and some of that stuff is over 100 years old. I joke with Jay that if some kid writes a book report on you in 25 years from now, and they're writing the book report, remember when you were a kid, you do one on Hank Aaron or Mickey Mantle or President Kennedy or something like that. They're going to write a book report on you, and at the end, it's going to be 2055, and they're going to go, died in a steam car accident. And the teacher's going to go, what are you talking about? People who drive hovercrafts now. It's like, he didn't die in 2055 in a steam car, Johnny. Now go research this.